I'm talking to this homeless gentleman. I've given him his coffee and I've said to him, something tells me that you're not like the rest, that you've only been on the streets a couple of weeks and that there's something waiting for you and you need to go and deal with it. I've literally turned around to do something, and within the 2 minutes of me turning around to do something, I've turned back around and the chap's gone. So I'm assuming that he'd gone to go and do whatever it was that he had to do. But I felt that he was going to get somewhere to live, like, straight away, or there was something he could do to fix his problem. I've then left there. I've gone up the high street. I've then bumped into a fortune teller, to which I thought, you know what, I wouldn't mind a little reading, like, in the middle of Blackpool. Maybe that's what I'm here for. So I've gone in. I've paid me £20. I've had a reading. Come out, not much alike than when I went in. It was a good reading, but it was pretty basic. And then came out of there. I bumped into another homeless gentleman, which I gave him donuts. But yeah, then went back to the hotel. Cut on a long story short, I ended up having my cousin come and meet me later on that afternoon. And we sat most of the night outside the hotel smoking cigarettes. Whilst we're outside, I've mentioned about, isn't it funny how I've ended up over the road from the psychic church? And I said I'd gotten to the meeting at 2:30. I didn't get anything from it. And I just thought it was one of those. It was just like, yeah, I ended up in this flat. It's Blackpool. There's a little place over the road. Not by coincidence, but we've been talking, my cousin and I, for quite a while. And within, about an hour and a half, we've been sat outside this psychic church. We've been talking about it, so we've been looking at it. All the lights are off. My cousin's then said to me that when his son, my other cousin, passed away, that he'd gone to that church literally just after he passed away. That's a car outside, you can hear. And as he said it, I'm literally looking at the church, and as he said it, and he's like, "You're right," and I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "You sure?" And I'm like, "Yep." And he's like, "What's the matter?" And I said, "You haven't seen anyone go in that church, have you?" And he's like, "No." And I was like, "Well, the lights have just gone on as you said that." And he was like, "Whoa, that's spinny like." And I was like, "Yeah, isn't it just?" And I said, "Well, maybe it's a message." And we just left it at that. He didn't stay much longer and left. Come the next morning, I've ended up with another complication with my hotel room. I've ended up again having a cup of coffee, sat in the same window. As I'm in the window, I've noticed on the Spiritualist Church board, 7:30 that night, there's going to be another reading. So I've sent a message to my cousin saying, like, "Look, I really think you should come." And he's like, "Oh, I don't know, I'll think about it. I've got a lot of work to do, but if I can get there, I'll get there." So I'm like, "Cool, okay." I've then gone to see my other cousin, and me and her are basically talking, and I've said to her about the Spiritualist Church. I said it's a bit mad, isn't it, that, I've come all the way here, I don't know why I'm here. I get here, there's a psychic church, and then this morning it says 7:30, I think your brother should go. And she's like, "Yeah, I do as well." So anyway, we begged and begged and begged pretty much, to get him to go, and I think he just, finally realised that he was supposed to be there. Anyway, we've ended up turning up later that night. We've all met up outside, and and we've gone in the church. I'm running out of video, so I'll get back to you in a minute on part 3.